What Mark and I wanted to do was to provide a process that allowed our early implementer sites to build a picture of what that meant for them in terms of success, development, sustainability, pretty much from a blank piece of paper. So when we started the day, on post-its, we gave people the opportunity, one thought per post-it, what are the critical factors that you believe in being successful? And then we generated hundreds of post-its, and then we spent some time theming and clustering them into domains. Once we've got those domains, we then asked each individual on a project wheel that we'd prepared in advance to consider from their individual point of view where they believed the service currently was in terms of each of those domains. And after we'd had that quiet reflective time, we then, as a wider group, began to debate those domains and had some really healthy discussion, because some of our early implementer sites are big services, big teams, and we had a lot of differences in perception around domains, even within teams, on where people felt that they were. So following this discussion, we were able to get some consensus for each of the sites around where they believed that they were currently in each of those domains. Once we'd done that, we asked each individual within the team to reflect on each of the domains and to feedback some written statements to us about what is the current reality for them as an individual in each of those domains. What would the desired future look like for them in each of those domains? What has currently helped and what has currently hindered? So actually what we began to get is some really rich depth of information about where people truly feel that the early story and journey of IAPT services has begun. Once we'd done that, we also felt, because we wanted this to be part developmental time, we gave all of the teams the opportunity to go back into smaller groups and reflect on all of the domains again, but with a view to, okay, let's think of some action, some developmental themes that would improve the quality of each of those domains. So again, then, people fed back to us where they believed things could be improved in terms of the quality of their existing services. Finally, to close the sessions that we did, one-day sessions with all 4 sites, we felt it was really important to begin to capture the quality of work that you do, but with a view to how has it made a difference to people's lives, to service users and families that access our services. How do we begin to capture and demonstrate we're making a difference? So very kindly, some of our colleagues from the teams prepared some case narratives in advance, and then using a narrative gathering approach, which people who are coming to our workshop will get an opportunity to explore this in a bit more detail. We actually gathered, again, some really important data around the difference that those teams had made to people's lives. And I think that was an extremely powerful end to the days. This is the kind of regional report document. Again, for us, Mark and I prepared this for the workshops. So those of you coming to the workshops will be working through this with you as part of the workshop. For those of you who've made the right decision not to come to our workshop, it is available, or will be, as Jenny said, by the end of next week on the RDC website. And as all the colleagues who've been working with Mark and I, we've been absolutely obsessional about colour coding it. So please, if nothing else, feedback how wonderful the colours are. That'd be really helpful. We'd collated and themed the domains that the 4 sites came up with. We basically came up with 10 domains that people identified. And for each of those 10 domains around resources, partnerships, teamwork, training and development, access and pathways, audit and promotion, user involvement, ethos and team culture, policies and procedures, and roles and responsibilities. We then went into the detail of what that meant. So for each of those domains in the document, you have reflections from the 4 sites that are collated that tells us in those 10 domains, what was the current reality? Where would people like to see those to head towards? What has helped? What has hindered? And some thoughts around what existing sites are thinking of in terms of improving the quality of those domains. So we really hope that that proves to be a useful document for you to reflect on and support your developments.